5, go.
We're live. Go, Dan.
All right, we're live?
Yeah.
Oh, man, it didn't pop up for me. Hold on.
It didn't pop up for me either.
All right.
What's up for me?
Above, below, and in every direction, the heavens stretch into an endless sea of stars. Great rivers of starlight weave through the darkness like flowing silver, carrying countless souls toward destinations only the gods understand. Entire constellations drift lazily through the firmament, while fragments of forgotten worlds orbit in silence. There is no wind. The ground, is it truly there? But yet, every step that Faolan takes feels solid beneath his feet, as though the cosmos itself has chosen to bear his weight. The pain of his death faded. Only stillness remains. Far ahead, suspended in the heart of the galaxy itself, stand the gates of the celestial host. They are impossible in scale. Twin gates in the back of radiant white gold rise thousands of feet into the heavens, carved from a substance that appears equal parts marble, sunlight, and living crystal. Every inch is etched with the names of heroes, saints, martyrs, and forgotten souls whose deeds shaped creation. Between the carvings, rivers of divine light pulse, like veins beneath translucent stone. Above the gates, immense rings of celestial metal slowly rotate around one another, each inscribed with glowing runes that shift like moving constellations. Standing at the base of the stairs are two angels. They're not beautiful. They're terrifying. Nearly 40 feet tall, they stand encased in armor forged from living light, each plate shimmering with the colors of distant nebula. 6 immense wings rest folded beneath their backs, each feather burning white pale gold fire that sheds no heat. Their faces are hidden behind expressionless helms, and where eyes should be shine only twin stars. Towering spears of radiant silver rest in their hands, their tips humming with enough divine power to unmake kingdoms. Around them hangs an unbearable weight of authority, the kind that commands mountains to kneel and oceans to part. They do not speak, they simply watch every soul that approaches. As Faolan draws near, the gates begin to respond. The runes brighten, and the galaxy itself seems to lean inward. One angel slowly lowers its spear across the path, not as a threat, but as acknowledgement to you, Faolan. The second raises an armored hand toward the towering doors. With a sound like creation itself inhaling, the gates begin to part. A brilliant light spills through the widening opening, so pure it erases every shadow around it. Beyond the threshold lies only radiance, warmth, and peace. The end of every burden Faolan has ever carried. Then another presence enters. not with light, but with force. The stars tremble. Across the celestial sea, a tear of molten crimson rips through the fabric of reality itself. Divine winds howl in every direction as something impossible tears its way into a place where no mortal or no ascended being, and certainly no god, should stand unbidden. Out of that wound steps Goterak. Each footfall echoes across eternity like the strike of a war drum. His armor bears the scars of countless battles etched with divine runes that glow like molten iron beneath cracked steel. Across his shoulders now hangs a weather cloak stained by blood, both mortal and infernal. His halberd rests easily in one hand, though the very heavens recoil from its presence. Around him is the aura of the unmistakable authority of one who was once mortal, then became something infinitely greater. The angels move instantly. Their wings explode outward, filling the sky with bright light. Their spears ignite. The peace surrounding the gate vanishes beneath the crushing weight of the celestial judgment. And without word, the first angel descends. Its spear crashes towards Goterak with the force of a falling star. Now, Goterak, I need you to make an attack roll.
Crit.
Awesome. Give me some damage.
That's about 387.
Okay. So this is where still meets divinity. The collision detonates across the heavens. You see a shockwave of radiant energy tear through nearby constellations, scattering stars like sparks from a blacksmith's anvil. Goterak
Reaction?
is not retreating.
Reaction?
Yes.
Stand aside. This one is mine.
All Goterak does with one swing of his weapon is send a thunderclap across eternity. The first angel is struck squarely across the chest. Divine armor fractures in a burst of blinding gold as feathers the size of sailing ships explode into the void, dissolving into showers of glowing embers before they ever touch the darkness below. The angel crashes backward through the celestial air, carving a trail of broken starlight before disappearing into distant clouds without hesitation. That would be this one here. Its spear does pierce the void itself, ribbons of holy fire spiraling behind the strike. And for one impossible heartbeat, the heavens hold still. Then you see Goterak's free hand ignite with divine wrath, and he brings it down upon the second angel. Radiant fire erupts from the blow as the angel is hurled aside, its wings folding involuntarily as it tumbles across the galaxy. The force of the strike echoes so powerfully that the massive celestial rings above the gate stagger in their internal rotation before slowly finding the rhythm once again. Silence returns. The gates remain open. The angels do not rise. You sense that they aren't dead, merely silenced. The stars settle, the light softens, and Goterak turns away from the gates, ignoring the wounded guardians entirely. His gaze now falls upon Faolan.
Why did you have to go and get yourself killed?
I kneel. First of all, Faolan kneels. Basically.
Yes.
You know.
Stand up, Faolan.
Sorry. I thought I was
You
doing right by
or
my
not
companions.
supposed to die. You are my chosen, my champion, my representative in Verivar. You need to stay alive.
Yes, Goterak.
I am taking an awful risk here. But if Neni did it, so can I. Faolan Radiantbeard, you are being sent back. But this time with greater purpose. Goterak walks down to Faolan, getting closer. Says, I am sending you back on a mission of great importance. Quest. This quest is threefold. First, you are to bring Selkoth to repentance. There is a strife going on between the gods now. The old gods do not wish to vacate their positions, but for the sake of all of Verivar, this transition must happen, and you must help find those worthy to take their place. You are to approach Selkoth, who is the leader of the Tidewater cult, which you have been battling. You are to bring Selkoth to repentance and guide him on his journey to ascension, as he is to replace Kirstis, god of the sea, whose position currently lies vacant. Do you understand?
Yes, Lord Goterak. I understand.
You are also you need allies. You and your fellow travelers need allies. You are to go to Bondine. Did I get that right?
If he's going to the capital city,
Yeah.
it's Tessing.
What was Bondine?
It's the nation you're in right now.
That's right. You are to go to the capital of Bondine, the nation in which you reside, to the capital of Tessing, and establish my church there. It will be a refuge to those seeking revenge. Anyone who is who has something unjustly done to them that needs revenge is to find solace in my houses of worship. You are to establish a clergy and to gain influence throughout the realm. Selkoth will need assistance in repenting, as there are some choices he has made that need to be undone. After establishing my church, you are to take him on a quest to Hearthmere Hollow to find the Ashen Hourglass.
Can you repeat the place again? Sorry, I'm trying to take the notes.
Don't worry, I'll write it down for you later.
Okay.
You are to find the Ashen Hourglass, and you are to use it to help Selkoth atone for his past sins. Understand?
Yes, Lord Goterak.
Know that you will be hounded, just like Thurgran, for this action. The goddess of death does not take kindly to being cheated out of her I don't know, whatever it is she does when people die. As such, of her right, of her domain.
Claimed souls.
Yes, out of souls claimed by her. As such, you will need some assistance coming back. Goterak steps forward, places his hand on Faolan's chest, and you can feel. Actually, you're not wearing armor because you're in.
Because I'm dead.
Yeah, you're dead. You feel on your chest, like above your heart, Goterak's seal, like not burned, because that would be demonic, but tattooed onto your breast is his mark. And Dennis, do you want to describe the changes that happen to Faolan as Goterak does this?
Yes. As your conversation reaches its end, the celestial air begins to change. The brilliant light spilling from the open gates gathers, no longer flowing inward, but begins to circle Faolan instead. Threads of gold descend from the stars like strands of woven sunlight. They drift around him without touching, each one carrying the distant echo of voices singing in the language older than creation. The galaxy dims, but not from darkness, but from reverence. Even the wounded angels lower their head. One by one, the strands settle upon Faolan. The first one sinks into his heart. The second one sinks into his brow. The third wraps around his shoulders like it's a mantle of dawn. Faolan's spirit begins to glow from within, not with harsh brilliance of divine power, but with the warm radiance of hope itself. Every scar upon his soul becomes visible for a fleeting moment. Each sacrifice, each triumph, each burden that you carried in life, Faolan, none are erased. None are forgotten. Instead, they are embraced and transformed into something greater. Behind him, spreading from his back, vast wings of pure light unfurl. Not feather and bone, but living radiance. They stretch across the heavens for only an instant before dissolving into thousands of drifting notes that appear into his body. You see a faint halo of golden fire linger around Faolan before settling on his skin. His features remain unmistakably Faolan Radiantbeard, the proud dwarf whose courage earned him this moment. Yet now, there's something unmistakably celestial in his presence. His eyes now carry the reflection of distant stars. His voice will forever echo with quiet resonance. The heavens have marked him, not as an angel, not as a god, but as one that has now been forever touched by the upper planes. The gates slowly begin to close. The light behind them narrow until only a single line remains between the doors. But before it vanishes completely, one final beam reaches outward, resting gently upon Faolan's brow like a blessing from eternity itself. You were going to say something?
Go now, Faolan. Find Selkoth and bring him to repentance. The son of Kyrus must repent. With that, he sends Faolan back.
As Faolan goes, the celestial path beneath Phalan's feet begins to dissolve into drifting fragments of starlight. The warmth of the heavens fade, replaced by the distant pull of another world. Verivar calls you, Faolan. Somewhere far below, mortal hands are struggling to reclaim your soul. Somewhere your body waits to breathe again. But the last things the heavens witness is a newly born Aasimar standing beside Goterak, no longer merely the dwarf who died with honor, but a soul forever changed by the light of the celestial realms before being drawn. Like a falling star in reverse, back towards the world that still needs him. And what does this mean? We will find out this week on Order of the Dice.
Hello, hello, hello. And we are live! Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's stream. We are the Order of the Dice, come to you live every Thursday night on Twitch. Sorry, we're a little late tonight, starting closer to 9:30. We'll go till whenever we feel like it. And if you're coming to us live on Twitch, please hit that follow button. Throw us a Twitch Prime if you've got one to spare. If you're watching us on YouTube and you love that intro, please like and subscribe. We got a whole campaign 1 to kind of go into some of this stuff too. But yeah, with that, I will hand it over to, are we doing a recap this week, Mr. Scott?
I believe I do have one.
Let's do it.
All right. Here we go. Before the waking world could claim him, Miros was pulled into a memory, a grand gala of Blackthorn Hall. Years before the world had begun to change. He moved through the glittering crowd with practiced ease, reading every smile and ambition beneath the surface, until a solitary figure near the tall windows stopped him cold. The man was an old tiefling, unremarkable in his plain dark clothing, yet the crowd unconsciously parted around him as though he were a stone in a river. When Miros approached and the stranger turned to face him, Miros felt something he had never felt before. Not admiration, not judgment, but examination, as though he were a curious specimen under glass. The stranger saw straight through him, quietly observing that Miros asked questions because he believed answers created control, and leaving him with a question that cut deeper than any blade. Were his ambitions truly his own, or merely his father's? As the stranger dissolved into the crowd, Miros caught a glimpse in the window's reflection, not inside the hall, but outside in the dark, the mortal form of Xavian himself, watching with a faint smile before the memory faded and left only one haunting question behind. Had Miros ever truly understood himself? Back in the present, the tunnels beneath the Blackthorn Exchange lay thick with blood and silence. The party stood among the pale, translucent bodies of the creatures they had just slain, along with the fallen form of one of the exchange's own porters. Zerial crouched over the remains of the strange scavengers, studying the fractures of fading light beneath their skin, and concluded that these were no natural beasts. They were something born from the collision of nature and powerful arcane manipulation, shaped by a will far greater than any of them had yet encountered. Miro searched the bodies methodically, finding little of value, while Elias called forth a small imp familiar to several, or an imp's familiar to serve as an additional set of eyes in the dark. The group tended to their wounds and steeled themselves, for somewhere deeper in the tunnels, screaming still echoed from the north. They pressed forward, cautiously prodding the ground and watching the shadows for signs of danger. Faolan crossed a groaning wooden bridge first, the boards creaking ominously beneath his boots, and called back a warning to the others. Zerial, undeterred, stepped onto the bridge anyway, and the rotted planks gave way beneath her, dumping her straight into the foul sewer water below. Elias lunged to catch her, but his arm was still slick with blood from the battle, and she slipped right through his grasp and splashed into the muck. Miros made the leap across the gap with considerably more grace, and the party pressed on, eventually finding 3 more survivors. Battered commoners and exchange employees, huddled in the dark, badly wounded and trembling with shock. Thurgran and Faolan did what they could to stabilize the injured, binding wounds and offering what comfort they could, while the rest of the group kept a wary eye on the water. Their vigilance proved well founded. The water began to ripple, then forth and before the party could fully react, creatures burst from the depths, the same pale scavengers as before, but this time accompanied by something far worse. A hulking monstrosity hauled itself from the water, a mass of muscle and shattered bone, wet crystal growths jutting from its frame, its enormous forelimbs built from rippling through earth, and its jaws snapping wide enough to swallow a man whole. Darren was the first to act, pressing his back to the wall and driving a bolt deep into the creature's shoulder before marking it as his quarry. Faolan met the scavengers head on, carving into one with his greatsword and calling upon divine power to reinforce his defenses, even as the creatures swarmed him with bites and raking claws. Elias's imp darted in and drove its venomous stinger into a scavenger, and the creature recoiled in agony as poison spread through its body. Zerial channeled the power of the stars, unleashing a flash of radiant light that struck a scavenger and left it glowing vulnerable to the next blow. She followed it with a luminous arrow of starlight that drove the creature to its knees, blue energy pouring from its wounds. Miros hurled a crackling sphere of lightning and tore through one scavenger and arced into another, while Alar scorched a third with a bolt of fire. Thurgran rushed to Faolan's side and mended the worst of his wounds before retreating towards the stairs. Knowing that a dead healer helped no one, Darren continued to harry the massive brain-like creature from a distance, his arrows striking true again and again, while the rest of the party worked and whittled down the scavengers surrounding their beleaguered paladin. Then the brain creature moved. It surged forward in a devastating charge, its enormous body slamming through the tunnel and sending bodies, living and dead alike, flying into the water. Faolan was struck by the impact and crumpled to the ground unconscious and bleeding. The creature stood over him, and before anyone could reach the fallen paladin, it raised its massive forelimbs and brought them down, once to shatter his chest and once to split his skull. In his final fading moments of awareness, Faolan offered a silent prayer to Goterak, apologizing for his failure to fulfill the oath of vengeance he had sworn. And then there was nothing. With Faolan dead and the creature still pressing forward, the party made the grim decision to fall back and fight from a distance. Zerial, cornered and nearly spent, made a desperate choice. She transformed into a goldfish and dove into the foul sewer water, slipping beneath the surface to hide and
Fish.
reposition. reposition, while somehow maintaining the pillar of moonlight she had called down upon the creatures. Alar unleashed a torrent of caustic acid that splashed across multiple scavengers, slowly dissolving their forms over the following moments. Miros leapt across the sewer gap with the help of Alar's owl familiar and hurled another crackling orb of lightning that tore through a scavenger and arced into the brain creature. Elias battered the brain creature with repeated blasts of arcane force and placed a withering curse upon it, while Darren drove an arrow into enhanced with a burst of magical thorns that shredded the beast and left it barely standing. Miras's next bolt of fire was the killing blow. It screamed across the tunnel, struck the brain creature, and set it ablaze. The monstrosity shrieked and collapsed, burning to the ground. The remaining scavengers were finished off in short order. Elias' unerring magical darts finished one. A scavenger that bit into him was punished with the retaliatory burst of hellfire, and Zerial, climbing out of the sewer water and transforming back into her tiefling form, absolutely covered in filth, moved her pillar of moonlight between the final two creatures and incinerated them both with radiant lunar energy. She looked at Darren, dripping with sewer water, and said simply, "What the shit, man?" The tunnels fell silent at last. Thurgran ran to his cousin's side, but what he found there stopped him cold. Faolan's chest was caved in, his skull shattered, and a dark pool of blood surrounded his body. The sight hit Thurgran like a physical blow, dragging him back to the memory of his own death. The terror, the helplessness, the cold, and he sank to his knees beside Faolan's body, weeping and shaking and furious all at once. With nothing left to strike, Miros stood nearby in rare silence, bowing his head in quiet respect for the fallen dwarf. Alar, upon learning what had happened, crumpled in grief. The party was left in the dark beneath the Blackthorn Exchange, surrounded by the dead, mourning the loss of one of their own, and knowing that whatever had sent the creature into the tunnels was still out there waiting.
Woohoo!
Phelan's eyes snap open. There's no gasp for air, only stillness. Then breath crashes into his lungs. His back arches as life returns with startling force. His fingers dig into the ground beneath him, and a pulse of warm golden light races beneath his skin like molten veins. As it reaches his shoulders, two immense wings of radiant light erupt behind him, unfurling in complete silence. Feathers of pure brilliance scattered in the air like drifting stars before the wings fold inward and dissolve, leaving only a few fading motes dancing around him. The vision is gone almost as quickly as it appeared. But you all sense his soul is different. And you've realized the heavens have not quite let go of him.
What? Faolan! You're... Oh! Guys, he's alive! It's a miracle!
Listen, he is not alive. I know you
He
want
is
him to be, but
alive!
he's dead.
I like... Thurgran just runs over to Faolan and just picks him up, like, by his chest and just hoists him up and just throws his arms around.
Cousin, yes. I am alive.
Listen, what is it with your family? You cannot die.
I mean, clearly
what
we
happened?
can, just
How did-
not well.
How did this happen? What's going on?
I have much to tell you. Goterak sent me with a message. But let's get somewhere safe where I can relay the information to you all.
Like, Faolan's a total badass.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Hey, who's
Well,
that over
he
there?
was
Do we see somebody over there?
And he might be a zombie.
there's
what
the
is that?
truth.
That is another broken and bleeding woman that's over there. But
Oof.
you
Is she
guys
dead?
all hear
Yeah.
a large rumbling,
Uh-oh.
and you feel and sense a collapse from above, just to the north of you. Then you hear
Time to
a
go.
large roar, and you hear, "Damn it! Get over here, you beastie!"
Huh.
And then you hear a loud grunt and another howl.
Do we recognize that voice?
Give me a perception check, all of you.
Time to roll some
Perception
Probably
check.
not.
dice.
Uh, left or right
Six.
hand, boys. Which one am I using tonight? Left or right?
Always go left, says Neni.
18. And as you can see, I when I'm rolling tonight, by the way,
You chose well,
you look-
Caleb.
if you look at the stream, I'm overwriting the chat for just a second to show off the camera from my dice tower. You'll notice that a 12 was rolled, and a 12 got picked up automatically by Roll20.
There you go.
Let's go.
And it applied your plus 6 for it as well.
It did.
Super cool. Only the coolest D&D update of the year.
19 does.
So
That's not very hard this year.
Listen, I
That's
don't
what
need
she
the
said.
sass.
Literally,
so
she just said
Thurgran,
it.
I gotta.
you don't know the voice.
Yes.
16.
Miros, you haven't heard that voice for a while.
I got a 24. Serial got a 24.
Zero, you've heard the voice before, and you know who it is as well.
Let's see.
as you-
Elias got a 8.
Elias does not know that voice. What about you, Alar?
19.
Okay, Alar knows the voice as well.
Does
Here, I'll roll for Darren really quick. A dirty 20.
Nice.
Aaron also recognizes the voice. So, Miros, Ziriel, Alar, and Darren. The voice you hear yelling at a beastie is no other than Blackthorn's Exchange's own chef. You guys know him as Gorak, Bronzetusk. And he might have himself in a bit of a pickle. That's what you
Can
hear.
I see this beast? I'm pretty sure I
Yeah.
can. Because Alar had given me night vision to some 240 feet or some crap.
But you're down, all the way down.
I'm standing on the corner. We all came up to see Faolan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you are. Okay. Yep. So, yeah, you do see the beastie and you see him. So, let me
Can you give us some
explain what you see. First
Hooray.
thing is, I will share the beastie with you.
art? Go to player.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Also, while I'm asking questions, this pit in the middle that I can kind of see, since I can see that far, it's going down. It's a pit,
Correct.
right?
That's a sewer.
Yeah.
It's dropping this nasty water down. Man, I should have
Disgusting.
done better. Why isn't it not letting me do what I needed to do? Fine, I'll just pull it out. Give me a second here.
Oh, snap.
This is what that creature is.
A
But
Demogorgon?
the Demogorgon freakish
Ah,
wannabe
From Stranger
thing
Things.
is it chained?
on steroids.
Yeah, that thing's
So
horrifying.
what this is you see a creature with its body swollen into something grotesque and asymmetrical. You see one arm's dragging along the ground like it's a dead weight, while the other ends in hooked bone protrusions. Its jaws both split vertically down the center, opening in 4 directions like shattered glass. You see like chains and different things hanging through torn flesh as though it kind of grew around it. You see the chest pulsing with a fractured light. And as it's sitting there and breathing and huffing, it almost sounds like it's drowning. Then you witness the chef. Gorak Bronzetusk.
One hell of a whisk.
Yeah.
That is, he calls the whisk Old Betty.
Dude, he's got
So-
a metal hand. That's freaking dope.
He does. So
That's pretty
Gorak
legit.
is built like a siege engine that somehow learned to wear an apron, right? He's got skin that's faded from deep forest green to a weathered olive gray, scarred by decades of warfare. His left tusk is chipped halfway through. His right remains long and polished from habit. He's got thick black hair streaked heavily with silver that's tied into a short warrior's knot behind his head. There's a vicious scar above his right shoulder, and it rips diagonally across his chest before disappearing beneath his apron. And that scar, he'll tell you, he's told everybody about it. He fought a demon, and that's what that scar's from. And in the demon
This dude's a
fight,
badass.
he lost his left arm, just below the elbow. However, some ingenious dwarves created a prosthetic of blackened steel and brass gears. It isn't elegant, but it is practical. Their small locking mechanisms allow him to swap attachments in moments. So he's got his hand. He can put in a heavy butcher's grip. He can put in a meat hook. He can put in a smithing clamp or just a simple closed fist for fighting. And he always wears his thick leather apron over a shirt with rolled sleeves, and he's got suit permanently straining his forearms. And he wields Old Betty, this giant great iron whisk, like a great club. And he's swinging it. He's swinging it at this creature.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Run away. No, just kidding.
Listen,
I
we
mean, I
have to
want
help,
to, but
but it is Chef G. He is our friend. Listen. I'm going to go. Alar, are you with me?
We're heroes.
yeah, no, Cereal's in.
Well, just be careful. Hang
Obviously.
back.
Alright,
Obviously, Faolan's in.
let's totally kill this thing.
Stay clear.
Alright.
Stay back if you can.
All right. Roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
I'll do that digitally.
And
Pitiful. Yay.
you guys get to choose the dice tonight.
What are our
Stone,
choices?
steel, smoke, party, flame,
Oh god.
or poison.
Kinda like
Party.
smoke.
I got
You
a
want the
one.
party dice?
Party dice?
Yeah, I like
That's what
party
we-
dice. Let's do party
Yeah.
dice. I'm gonna regret saying anything.
Watch it just crit us all night long.
Okay. All right. Here we go. First things first.
Oh, right. And then. Can I roll for Darren?
Oops. I think I accidentally. There we go. I might have put Maros's in unless he did.
Dude, Darren is
I did.
way back
I
here.
put mine in.
Holy cow.
You need to fix your nameplate, Scotty.
What do you mean?
It says
In
DM.
You
Discord.
show us Scott
Oh,
Oh, on
DM.
DM.
Discord. I guess I'm retired as DM. Dang it.
Well, for now. Just wait till the
Temporarily.
next time.
Because yeah, I was gonna say we all want more of that, so don't quit yet.
More.
Just like that.
All right. Do we want to roll initiative for Darren and Elias? Elias has it.
Yep,
Let
we
me
got Elias in
see.
there.
Let's see if this will work.
There we go.
I'm running 2 dice
Does that
trays
work?
so that I can keep everybody.
Holy cow. What a great initiative.
All right.
Get him out on that. Get him out on that.
Where the hell I'm at.
Dude, listen. I
We're
mean,
like
that's
so
that's
far
the only
back.
time that I use digital, and it's gross. Every time it's gross.
What's up, Josh?
We are so far back.
Yeah, yeah, Darren and Alar for sure are.
My total initiative is 13, Dennis.
Okay. You're right there. I click you. I'm just gonna roll. You said you had a 13?
Yeah.
That just makes it easier to get you in there. All right. Zerial, it is your turn.
Yeah, so Zerial's gonna hit this dude with guiding bolt.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep. So here's her 2 hit.
Hey, you got some range on that. That's good.
Oh yeah, 120 feet. Does a 16 hit him?
It hits.
Sweet. And I can only cast it at first level, so 46. What a shit roll. 3, 4, 8. He takes 8 whopping points of damage. However, the next person who attacks him has advantage too.
Nice.
Okay.
Oops, I did not mean to roll that. Sorry, ignore that. And then, nope, he can't take starry form. She's used all her wild fates. Damn, that sucks. All right. That's what she can do. And then she's going to, where's she at right now? She's on this corner. She's gonna go ahead and hike herself back over here. 5, 10,
Oh, no,
15,
no, stay by
20,
us.
30.
Go that way.
Stay by you? Okay. I'll get as far away as
You can
possible.
back up.
I guess
but,
I'll go
like,
back this way. 5,
Yay.
15, 20. There we go. She backs behind her homies this time.
Miros, it is your turn.
Miros is going to, because of that advantage, is going to cast Firebolt on the baddie.
Okay.
And with advantage, I got an 18 to hit,
That hits.
and that will do 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And then Miros is actually going to come around the corner here.
Ooh.
As long as he doesn't see any baddies there, he's going to step on this side of this person. And with his bonus action, just see if she's got a pulse.
She does have a pulse.
Okay. We have a live one over here, just saying. And that's his turn.
Okay. So now it's Gorak's turn. You see him pull old Betty back and just swings with it. Just crushes it with the first hit.
Nice.
Where's my D8 there? D8 there. Does 16 points of damage with that. And then he swings again with old Betty and hits, doing another 15 points of damage there. And you hear the creature howl. It's pissed. Alar, it is your turn.
Well, I'm so effing far away apparently from everybody else that I guess I'm just gonna dash.
Actually, I thought you guys were up here with everybody.
Oh, that's nice.
So
Yeah,
I
because
didn't.
Thurgran died. Oh, that's cool. Oh, thank you, Dan.
Yep.
Yeah, without moving at all, I will also firebolt.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, that's a
And
crit.
Ooh. There we go.
Nice. We need that. Seriously, after
I mean, so it's
the
going to be
ass
a
beating
big
we've taken.
2d10, Dennis. Get ready for this, boys. That's 13 points of fuego.
Ooh.
Fuego is right, baby.
And Dennis in his internal dialogue, I knew I could do it.
Freaking Alar.
Roll.
And that's his turn, Dennis.
Okay.
All right. The creature now attacks Gorak.
No.
So, okay. It attacks with its claws. Street attacks it, hits.
Uh-oh.
Scott's not going to have any more employees by the time this story is ended.
Dude, seriously.
12 points of damage. Attacks with another claw, hitting. Ooh, that one's bad.
Good.
19. 31 total points of damage he's taken. And then it goes to bite him.
Jeez Louise.
Let me double check that one real quick. Barely. Okay. Oh, that's easy though. You see it bite him. Just it just goes crush, crush, and then it chomps down on him.
Uh-huh.
Hold on here.
And Dan.
Yep. And it chomps down on him and it tries to grapple him, but you just literally see Gorak grab him and push him off and just kind of like toss him back a little bit with both his arms, and it rips a chunk of flesh right from the scar that he has.
Ooh.
And he's like, damn!
Is he bloodied?
Yo, let me double check that quick. I can tell you. Yeah, he's bloodied.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Elias.
Yeah, so Elias is going to not move, and he's going to Eldritch Blast this sucker. Does a, oh yeah, nice. 23 hits.
Yep.
He does 9 points with the first one. Then he's going to burn one of his 2 sorcery points to do it again now with a bonus action using his Quicken spell.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't know if this one's going to hit. 15?
It misses.
Okay.
Okay. Phelan. It is your
All
turn.
right, Phelan will start creeping up. So 5,
Careful.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Seriously.
And he will take a shot with his crossbow.
Oh.
Because if I
How many-
dash, I can't attack.
How
so
many
there's
hit
really no
points
point
does
to
Phelan have, right?
All of them.
He was sent back by a god, so there's that.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, it's a miss. 15.
That misses.
Dang it. All right. Well, let me see if there's a good bonus action to do. Nope. Yeah, nothing good for bonus actions right now.
Okay.
Does he still get his dwarven hit points bonus per level? His
Sorry,
extra 3?
Gorak. No.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Nope. Because I am not a dwarf. Technically.
Darren.
Darren is absent from the party.
Running. Who's running, Darren?
I can
If you're
run
not
him.
it-
Hold on. I can run him. Sorry, I should have
Yeah.
been more on that. Okay. Darren. Where are we at? Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets in there. And how far away is that for range? Crap. Outside of range. Hold on.
Doesn't he have like a crossbow or something?
He has a hand crossbow, but it only has 30 feet. It's got 120 at disadvantage, so I can do that.
Better enough.
So I'll do that. I'll do the hand crossbow.
That's his
And
range, huh? Is a hand crossbow?
The hand crossbow is a 30-foot range, 120 at disadvantage.
What a terrible ranger.
I know.
I know, right?
How come he doesn't have
Um,
anything better?
but-
Because he uses his 2 swords.
Yeah.
Listen, we
But-
just need
Rangers
Win.
suck in 5.
Win just needs
Roll
to make all of
decent,
Dave's characters.
Actually.
Yeah.
From now on,
18
he's
to
cut
hit
off from
on the
making his
hand
own
crossbow.
characters.
Remember, he's got a 10 wisdom as a ranger.
Also,
Yeah.
yes. Anyway, 18 to hit. So I rolled a 21 and an 18. For a whopping. Oh man, I just crit failed on my damage, so he got 5 damage on that shot.
Why are we letting
Okay.
Caleb play multiple characters? I'm just saying.
I don't know, man. Nobody stepped up.
Man,
Somebody
he's
else step up.
Back to Zero.
yeah. Zerial's gonna again hit him yet again with another guiding bolt.
Okay.
Oh,
Is Thurgran on here?
thank God, 16. Thank you for her plus.
Wait, whoa. No, after Darren, it should be Thurgran with a 3.
You're not on here
I know, I rolled a 3 for initiative. I don't know why it didn't.
because you didn't
Oh.
click on yourself when you rolled.
I did, but it didn't. There we go. There I am.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Okay, I'll
now
just
it's
hold
Thurgran's
my-
turn.
All right, Thurgran is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, 25. Which should put him in range of, of our buddy. And Thurgran will use one channel divinity to restore 1d8 plus 4 hit points to our friend.
Okay.
Actually,
Make that roll.
hold on. Do I do that, or do I want he is bloodied, or he's not bloodied?
Oh, he's bloodied.
Badly?
No, just bloody. He's not badly bloodied. He's just bloodied.
Let's get-
I mean, he took 56 points of damage and 2 claw attacks and a bite.
I am going
How many of us
to-
would be dead?
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know if healing him. No, I'm gonna save it in case he goes down. I think I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Bane on the bad guy. It's got a range of 30 feet, so I'll have to move up one.
Okay.
But he's got to make a DC 14 Charisma saving throw, or it's basically the inverse of Bless. So he has a D4 subtracted from all of his attack rolls, saves, skill checks.
For 1 minute?
For 1 minute, yeah.
Ooh. What is that spell?
Bane,
I like
Yep.
that.
does he make it?
He failed.
Yes. Okay, so he is
He does not
baned.
look very charismatic.
Yeah. So by the power of Neni, thou shalt miss. So now he subtracts 1d4 from his attack rolls, saving throws. It's easier to hit him with saving throw stuff, guys. And I'll be that was Bane was my standard action. I have a bonus. Nope. Good.
All right,
you know what
Zerial, how much
do?
damage?
You know what I am going to do? I am going to use a bonus action to cast Tremor Sense just in case something is coming at us within 60 feet from like around a wall. I want warning so I can free action yell it out.
Okay. How much
She
damage
does
did you-
14 points of radiant damage this time.
Nice.
Burn up that spell use.
He is now bloodied,
Yay.
And whoever attacks next gets advantage again, too. Just remember.
which is Miros,
Nice.
who left.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm here.
Oh, good.
I had a visitor. Now,
Oh.
here's my question, Den. Would, if I don't do an attack roll that is a to hit, it's just a save, then would the next person have the
Yes.
advantage on the attack roll?
Yes. Yep. That's how it works.
Let me see here.
It's Guiding Bolt? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's an actual attack action has to be made, whether that's a spell attack, ranged attack, or melee attack. So if you're
Make a
doing something
range-
with a save, that doesn't count.
What kind of spell are you looking at doing?
Mind Sliver. He needs to make a DC 14 intelligence saving throw.
Watch this dude be wicked smart.
And he minuses
Yeah,
a
but remember he
D4
also
from
has
it.
Bane.
Yeah, he's got Bane, so he subtracts a D4 from it.
Yeah.
From the save.
Who rolls the d4?
Dennis. Or me.
So what is Mind Sliver?
A DC 14 intelligence saving throw.
This guy literally has at least a -4, if not more.
Huh.
Hold on, wait, let me get back to wrong guy I was looking at. He's at least a -2. 16?
Minus the D4?
That's with the minus. I rolled a 1 on the D4, and he's -1 there. I rolled an 18, so that's 16.
Aw.
Hold, please.
If he's -2, -1, wouldn't that be 15, Dennis?
It still
No,
doesn't
it was
work.
-1 and -1.
Oh, he was -2 total.
I think it was a DC. It's a 14, so he saves. Unless anybody has something that makes him re-roll.
Yeah.
Mm,
Silvery
I don't think
barbs?
so.
No, I think we're all out of spells, anyways.
I'm not.
I got
Well.
a couple of first levels left.
Then it's
I don't have
Gorak
anything that
with
does
Old
that,
Betty.
Sorry.
Disengage!
So he gets advantage though.
That's true.
Yep. So you guys see Gorak reach up and just kind of unfasten the apron, and it flaps down to where he's just like him. And Miros, you see this every once in a while, like when he's trying to stop a bar fight in the exchange or deal with people. It's almost like he goes back into his past, and he gets a little crazy.
Also,
So-
you guys, from having witnessed this in real life, this is what happens when Dennis gets into fights and then he kicks off his shoes. There's no reason why I know why he kicks his shoes off, but I've witnessed 3 real fights with Dennis, and in all 3 fights, he kicked his shoes off. It makes no sense.
Makes no sense. But
Gotta protect the kicks, bro.
I won all
Every
3.
fight I've seen Dennis in, snow, shoes off. Commons, carpet, shoes off. Asphalt, shoes off. Don't matter.
Won all 3 though. So, all right. So Gorak gets an advantage. Is it advantage on one attack or all of his attacks?
Just the next. It's
Yep,
there in the
okay.
description that I put in.
Okay, he hits on the first one. Doing
Wait, he had disadvantage on this? Is that what you said?
no advantage.
Yeah.
24 points of damage as he crushes the first
Awesome.
hit. Bam! Then he gets a second attack, but not at advantage. That one hits. That other die go right there. Okay.
Hey,
14.
Miros, since that guy works for you, can you like make him come with us?
And then
Try.
he's got another attack for his third attack. And that one,
He's absolutely tanking
Misses.
these. Let's go.
but
But
on the second attack, never mind.
Hmm.
All right. Alar, it is to you.
better bring him
Yeah, I'm
down.
gonna Move up. 20 to there.
And just so you guys know, this creature is now very bloodied.
Nice.
Bring him down.
for my bonus action, I add one more idle sacrifice. And then I fire a second level upcast guiding bolt at him. He's dead as shit, Dennis.
Huh?
I almost feel like I just need to send it to you boys because it's just that beautiful as the last time. Oh.
Thank you, Scott, for managing the chat.
Let's go.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm
Yeah.
anticipation.
What do we?
Check your
He
group
sent
chat,
a
boys.
picture. It's a nat 20. It's very blurry, but it is a nat 20.
Oh, very good.
Okay, there we go. And he did it with the shitty dice.
Nice.
He did do it with the awesome, amazing dice.
The shitty dice.
Yeah, so yeah, you watch again Alar almost like kind of shrink into himself. Enough of all this evil. And then he just launches this absolutely devastating attack for 56 points of radiant damage.
Oh, there you go.
Dude.
That flies across. You guys see this ball of radiant light just soar over your heads and collide into this creature. It hits the fractured light chest, and you see it just kind of peel back like the radiant light wanted that fractured light. And as it hits the chest, you see it just kind of morph and meld as the radiant and fractured light combine. And it just kind of starts to pulsate and bulge and just kind of build up. And then it explodes. Just gore, everything. And Gorak just kind of turns and looks at you all and goes, "You could have given me a warning."
Yeah, Dennis, Alar falls to his knees and almost up to his throat in the sewer water, just exhausted.
All right.
I suspect Miros, being his employer, is going to have something to say to him.
It's creatures dead. All creatures here are dead. We're out of initiative. What do you all do?
Listen, Chef G.
I'm asking for 4th level, Dennis.
In a second, damn it.
Chef G, I will get to you in a minute. Thurgran, we have someone here who needs your help.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here. Thurgran runs over and he'll just he'll use the channel divinity on 8 plus 4. Let's that in. R1d8. Oh, nice. 7 plus. Grab it. There we go. 11.
All right. You guys hear her kind of gasp and her eyes open up and they flutter briefly. And she looks at you and you see kind of panic. But then she feels the calmness of Neni just kind of wash over her, and she goes into a deep sleep if she is healed.
Nice. All right. Thurgran's gonna run back to. Thurgran will now run over to Orc guy, and he'll give him he'll give him 1 spell slot worth of cure wounds. So this is gonna be 2d8 4. Go.
While he's doing that, Dennis, I'm just going to walk over and sit down on those crates.
Okay. Zerial and Elias, are you joining the group up here?
Yeah, 100%.
As you heal him, he looks at you, Thurgran, and he thanks you.
Huh?
And then he looks over at Zerial. You're a skinny thing. Eat something. And he hands you food.
There we go.
Like literally pulls like a crumbled up biscuit out of his pocket and hands it to you.
Ooh.
This is like totally delicious.
Right.
In
You
comparison to the poop water.
you're healed for 11 points of damage. Zerial.
Nice. I heal 11.
Yep.
We'll take that. He's full now. Thank goodness.
So above you guys, there's a hole in the floor of the exchange in the kitchen. And you can see it. There's remnants of everything around here. What are you guys doing?
Hey, Chef G, what have you been hanging out down here?
As you know, I was at the manor. I came back. Here, I was settling in the kitchen. Floor collapsed. I'm here.
Well, that is interesting. I think we could all use a little bit of rest and a meal. What do you all think?
Like, oh my god. I can't even. I need it so bad.
Yes, and while we rest, I have a message from the gods.
Should we, like, be worried about that big gaping hole thing?
In the
Yes.
ceiling right
Probably.
there that comes from upstairs?
Oh.
Yes, we should very much be worried about that.
Could we, like, maybe throw a tarp over it?
Are you talking about this hole over here?
No, that's the sewers.
No,
That goes into
Yeah,
the.
that is sewer. You're
Cistern,
talking
yes.
about the one up there. Yeah. I think we should definitely take care of it. Does anybody have, I don't know, like a spell called mending that they could use to help fix the hole?
Can that be used for that?
I mean, one little thing at a time.
Yeah,
And the answer,
I don't have that.
Alar does. And here's what it does. I just pushed it to the chat. Single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chain link or two halves of a broken key, a torn cloak. As long as the break or tear is no longer than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it.
Yeah, it's kind of a big asshole. It's not 1 foot.
It's gonna
Well,
be
listen,
a lot of them.
it is made of wood and they are slats. Maybe we can mend each slat that is only missing 1 foot or less.
Dungeon Master.
Hey,
I
Alar,
guess we could try that.
give me a perception check.
If floor fell
17.
through, then where
You
is
find a
floor?
ledger amongst the crates that you're sitting on.
Ooh, yeah, Dennis. Then kind of realizing that I have, been shrinking within myself and not having the confidence I should, I cast guidance and try and see if I can then follow that up by casting detect magic in the area, and then I'll start reading the ledger.
All right. Give me. So the crates that you're sitting on and a few of the other ones glow.
Oh.
Miros, I need some help.
Okay, let's help you.
So first thing, Dennis, I'll open the ledger and try and look through it and see if it's an accounting of or
So
what's an accounting of.
the ledger itself reflects that a few of Miros's contractors have been working as smugglers as well. And that's what you guys are dealing with right now.
Uh-oh.
I think you've got some splaining to do. But
Son of
also
a
there's some-
Goterak, what the hell is going on?
I don't know.
sorry.
You tell us.
Sorry, Faolan. I know you like Goterak. I'm gonna start opening the boxes and see if what's in there matches the ledger.
Okay. The ledger talked about just normal stuff, but There was one. It talked about alchemical ingredients. Another talked about moving the shiny stuff. Another one was you saw a notation of about moving a trophy crate, and that's kind of it.
Does it look like one of the crates that we're sitting on that is glowing, Dennis, is a trophy crate?
No, the one that you're sitting on that's glowing, it wasn't tied to the ledger.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So I'll point out which
Yeah,
ones are
what's in it?
glowing to Miros and
We
start
can all
searching
see
them.
it. We can all see it too.
What, the glowing? No, we
Yeah.
can't.
We can't? Really?
He cast detect magic.
Yeah.
I think it's just him who sees it.
Yeah, I'm not a share.
So,
You sense the presence of magical effects within 30 feet of yourself.
You can
Yeah.
take the magic action to see a faint aura.
So you find 2 potions that are a bright and vivid pink.
We'll put those into that party inventory unless they affect intelligence.
You find another potion that is white and it's got kind of a gooey consistency to it.
Ew.
This is where we need our awesome note taker, put everything in party inventory, Dave.
I can do it.
Okay.
Can we
And then
figure
you
out what
see a vial of oil inside of there that is glowing as well. You see 2 stones that have runes carved on them. It looks like like clouds and lightning are carved in each one.
Can you just tell us what they are so I can add them into the inventory? Because I assume we're gonna buy them back at the inn or the exchange or what.
2 potions of great healing.
Hold on.
2 potions, greater healing.
Inventory. Where's Ed? Add items. Yeah. So potion of greater healing.
2.
Yep, 2 of them.
Got it.
2 potions of climbing.
ooh.
Oil of sharpness.
That's another nice
Oh,
one.
snap.
2 thunderstones.
Hold on. What was after the climbing potions?
Oil of sharpness.
Manage inventory sharp. Oil.
And Alar,
there it
you
is.
notice that there is a satchel on.
Oil of sharpness. I'll add it. I've got
I
it
got
right
it.
here.
I got it.
Okay.
You notice that old Betty glows.
Yeah.
There's a satchel on Gorak's belt that glows as well.
What are the
But you
stones
also-
again?
Thunderstones.
Thunderstones. Then up in the north section over there, you noticed another item that's over there that's glowing. And when you look at it, it's a ladle.
I kind of point to the ladle to eat Gorak's kitchen and just kind of like give him the snicker face, like, and then point to my eye, like, okay, I see what you've got there, my guy.
He looks over at it and he goes, "Ain't mine."
Then I'll go grab it, Dennis.
Okay. For you, you'll eventually get to identify. It is a custom magic item I'll have to add in there. But this is
Gives
called
you the cook feet.
This is called Whiskers Iron Ladle. It once belonged to a dwarven field cook, When you hold it, you get advantage on cook's utensil checks. Any food prepared during a short rest grants each creature an additional die 6 healing.
Whoa.
And once per long rest, you can cast heroism with it.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's cool.
Very excited.
Is
I'm
Gorak
gonna
a
keep it.
avatar of Goterak?
All right.
By the
Now
way,
to go over.
thunderstones don't exist in D&D Beyond. They're, are
Nope,
they
I'll have to
Okay.
add it. Basically, you can when you throw it, you can throw it up to 30 feet. Any creature within 10 feet has to make a DC 13 Constitution save. If they fail, they are deafened and cannot take reactions until the next turn.
You shall count to 3, not 4 or 5, but just 3.
3. Do you
Holy
guys dig
hand
through all the
What
other
about
crates?
2?
Yeah, I'm gonna start searching the crates, and then if there's anything I recognize that is supposed to be exchange property, if anybody tries to pocket it, I'm gonna be like, listen, this is my stuff. I need to sell this. But if it's not stuff that I know is exchange stuff, then I'm fine with people taking it.
So it was. So
right.
just to recap, it was the how many oils of sharpness? Just one.
Just one.
2 potions of greater healing.
Correct.
2 potions of
Potion
climbing.
of two potions of
Correct.
and 2 thunderstones.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. I need you guys to get ready here.
Okay.
312 gold pieces.
Going to
I'll get
party
that.
inventory. 312.
I
You
got it.
say? Oh, you got it. Okay.
840 silver pieces.
Okay.
Got it, Scott.
26 platinum pieces. You find a
Got it.
velvet pouch containing 3 bloodstones.
Scott, I think you did silver twice.
No, I didn't.
How much gold did we get, Den?
312.
312.
Okay.
840
Silver was
silver.
840.
Okay.
26 platinum.
26 platinum.
Yep.
3 bloodstones that are worth 50 gold each.
Do we want to record those as gold, or are we putting them as
Item.
bloodstones?
They're
Okay.
going to be recorded as bloodstones.
Okay.
2 moonstones.
Are you adding the 3 bloodstones
I
and 2
can
moonstones?
add the bloodstones.
I'll do the 2 moonstones.
There were 3
Yep,
of the
they're worth 50.
bloodstones.
The moonstones are worth 50 gold each as well.
Okay.
Yep, we have 3 bloodstones. You have the
A
moonstones.
polished 2 moonstones.
Okay.
Done.
A polished pearl worth 100 gold.
It just says pearl. 100 gold?
100 gold.
Well, I got that.
Okay. Now this one, Midros, this is actual exchange salvage. It is alchemical ingredients. You can choose to keep it with the exchange, but you have refined wyvern venom, basilisk scales, fire beetle glands, ghost orchid pollen, and purified troll blood.
Okay. I am going to tell everyone, listen, this is exchange, so we will take it up and put it in exchange.
Okay.
If you want to buy it from me, you can. I will give you discount, but this is going to be exchange.
You find the trophy crate.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So yeah, Den, I'll probably go looking for that trophy crate.
In the
Dude.
trophy crate, you find 4 intact fractured scavenger hearts. So those are hearts to the first creatures you fought. 4 burrower crystal plates. That was kind of like the brain-looking creature you guys fought.
I'm not recording these.
Fractured scavenger.
Here, I'll put this in the chat so you guys can copy
hearts.
and paste.
There were
That'd be
4 of those.
Yep, 4 scavenger hearts, 4 burrow plates,
I'll do the burrowers.
and 4
Okay.
strange glowing fracture crystals.
Okay,
Yeah, I got
Done.
the
You
burrower.
I got the
You
other ones.
also find another crate that has 8 fractured crystal shards.
Are
All
they
with the
glowing?
same, all with the same sigil that you guys have already.
Okay,
Take care of that.
8 fractured. Are these ones also glowing, or are they just crystal shards?
They're glowing and they're crystal shards. Now, Alar, give me a Arcana check, and Miros, give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
20 total.
Does Elias get one too? Because he's a sorcerer warlock.
Elias can have one too.
Yeah,
So
he got a
Alar-
19. He did well.
Alar and Elias both go, yeah, we don't want to get these outside. These need to stay with us. What'd you roll, Miros?
7.
Yeah. You're like,
Yeah,
that's I trust what these guys say.
basically.
And then you guys also find tucked into the rubbish up top, you find a waterproof journal.
Ooh.
You
I'll
find
put that.
a smuggler's map.
Okay, I'll add that.
You find a black pearl that
I
is
got
worth 250 gold.
Okay.
A silver dagger.
Yeah, these guys were smuggling a lot from you, Maros.
The black
Yes,
pearl is worth
this is not
500
very good.
gold, right?
250.
Only?
250 gold. Yep.
D&D Beyond has it at 500, so I'll change it.
Was it a silvered dagger or a silver?
Silvered dagger.
Okay, I did add that then.
A potion of heroism.
Custom item, black pearl.
Heroism.
250 gold, you
done.
said?
Yeah. And then you see Gorak go, like, sift through the ash of the creature, and he's holding a heart from that creature. And it's pulsating with magical energy.
What do I call it?
Heart of the Fracture. Now, Alar, Miros, Elias, give me Arcana checks again.
Did we get everything, Scott?
I think so.
You got the potion of heroism?
This one, he did not so good. He only got an 11 this time. Elias doesn't know much, I don't think.
21.
Miros got a 21. Ha!
Okay. So it's radiating both arcane and divine resonance. Alar, you're like totally intrigued by it. Miros, you're fascinated by it.
Like, kind of hold it so that the two of us can hold it together. I think we should study it.
I think this is a very good idea. Thank you, Chef G, for grabbing this.
You're welcome.
Dennis, one last quick thing because I didn't write it down. What's the name of the ladle? It's something Whiskers.
It is Whiskers Iron Ladle.
Okay.
Yep.
Whiskers Iron Ladle.
I'm totally gonna attune to it, and I'm gonna start cooking.
That's awesome. I had to paste it inside the chat.
Okay,
There you go.
I'm gonna custom item it up. It's gonna be phenomenal.
I love it.
Advantage on utensil checks. Yes. Incredible. Ooh, but the food prepared during a short rest grants an additional 1d6. That's pretty sick.
All right.
We need that for our awesome Ninja Turtle.
Oh, we do.
Okay, so Dennis,
Yes.
now that kind of it seems like these guys have proven themselves, right? And we've got all this loot that, in fairness, though, most of it is Meros's. But I mean, we've just witnessed a miracle with Faolan being brought back, and now Thurgran being brought back, and apparently the dwarves are sent by the gods, and
Yes,
they're immune to dying.
pretty much.
So remember, I declared this originally that I'd cast alarm on the box that had from the very first adventure.
Hey, we just got raided with a party of 14.
Woo!
Hello, party of
Hello.
14.
Crits and giggles, thank you for coming. We are the Order of the Dice. We appreciate the raids so very much. This is so awesome. Hello. If you're watching live on Twitch, hey, throw us a follow. We would love it. Oh, thank you so very much. Meet Joe Boy 05. Thank you for the follow. That means a ton. We've been doing this for 3 years, so love all you guys who are kind enough to show us some views here. Just FYI, down the doobly-doo, we've got links to all the old content. Den, you want to give them a quick recap of this campaign so far? Like a little 30-second, 1-minute blurb?
Oh, it'll be longer than that. This is a homebrew world in Verivar I created. We played an initial campaign that took us 3 years to play. The original characters ascended into gods. We are now into the second campaign in the same world where the gods are fighting with the other characters that ascended. It's caused chaos with magic. It's caused a lot of shit happening. And right now, these guys are to their necks of dealing with fractured creatures that have been created by the magic. And they just finished a really knockout battle where it, not a TPK, they lost one character, almost lost another, and everybody else was really beat up and down to everything. And we're just finished up that battle tonight. And the homebrew world is awesome. It's got 5 years of love tied to it now, almost 6. But that's where we're at right now.
Yeah. And by the way, we've got a product that's about to hit market soon. Or you can back it on Kickstarter if you want. I will demonstrate it right now.
I got it. You keep talking. I'm going to hit roll for initiative. I'm going to drop this beautiful dice down, and you're going to see the result pull up in our chat here of a 12, 10 with +2.
There we go. So here, I'll even do it live. So I, on D&D Beyond, also
shared it for you guys.
Yep, gonna hit roll initiative, and you can see this is live. You can see my finger here in the little dice thingy. So if you've ever been cursed, like my friend Caleb here, by the dice gods, the algorithm of D&D Beyond, when you click on your character sheet and roll it in Roll20, now you can actually roll a physical dice, and you see that landed as a 5. I'm not touching anything. Ta-da! Initiative +2 is a 7. If you want one, back us on Kickstarter. They're pretty awesome. It's been our passion project for a year and a half, but yeah, go check us out. And with that,
so Verivar, what is it? Is it Crits and Grins? Verivar consists of 2 large land masses with a bunch of islands. Magic initially started with the goddess Savitas, where everybody would receive tattoos. Anybody that cast magic, they had to have a tattoo. The tattoo was imbued with the goddess of Itis. It was called Itis ink. And then once one of the player characters, Nick, his character's Xavian, ascended, Xavian's like, why are we controlling magic? Everybody should have magic. And so Xavian has broke magic in the world after the ascendancy. So magic is broken. There's a lot of wild magic that can take place here. These guys have been on the cusp of it several times of having to make wild magic rolls, but they haven't yet. And that's been kind of cool. Faolan, Caleb, he just died and came back as an Aasimar on this world. He was a dwarf. Now he's an Aasimar. So
Now he's an ass.
now he is an ass. So
No, I was always one of those.
thank you guys for rating us. It's been awesome. Appreciate it on this one. Anyway, back at it, guys. We're here. You're sitting here. You've got Gorak, the chef, going, how do we get back up?
Listen, Gorak, follow me. We're going to help this young lady across the way, and we're going to get you guys back up to the exchange. And we will, we'll work on this hole in the floor. And then we are going to come down because our lovely DM told us that the fight is over. So we're going to search other areas to see if there's more smuggled stuff around here.
We're not going to rest first.
Well, we could do that too. But he said the fight is over. So
Yeah,
All right.
this fight is over. Come on, man.
We'll find more down here. That's what
Miros
we
is going to
do.
take
Don't fall for it.
Miros is going to take Gorak and the lady that's over here on the ground, and he's going to guide them up the stairs.
All right.
Yeah, Serial's gonna join, help out.
Yeah, and Thurgran will tend to anybody's wounds. He'll use his cleric abilities to kind of patch people up if they need it. Yeah, does anybody after we get out of the sewers, does anybody still need healing? Because he's got a little left.
Besides the lady?
I gave her some. I gave her
Oh, okay.
channel
Yeah.
divinity.
Well, what about
Does
I guess in the party
Elias
first, and then I guess check Gorak.
or Zerial need healing still?
Nope.
Or Gorak? Yeah. Gorak never got any healing because I never healed him. Yeah, I'll give Gorak
I
some.
thought you gave him some, like a little bit.
No, I decided to cast Bane instead. So here, I'm gonna give him
Oh, that's right.
Cast that.
A suspicious sausage is asking you,
Yeah.
Thurgran, that dice tower looks nuts. Is it wired to PC for the plugin?
Yep. Yes, it is. It is currently PC only. But I'm developing it using, yeah, there you go. Scott's got a little picture of it down there. But yeah, currently it connects to PC versus USB. We've got an app actually that runs alongside of it, and currently a Chrome plugin. Plan to eventually expand that to like Firefox, maybe Edge, not sure. We'll eventually expand the app to Mac OS, Linux. We're not sure how we're going to tie it to if we're going to do Android or iPhone, because the whole like purpose of it is if you're rolling dice in Roll20, you've probably on a computer, right, when you're playing.
Right.
So, but hey, if you want to check out the project, click on the link. Anything helps. And you can even email us, leave us feedback, suggestions. Like, we're probably going to have a beta here pretty soon. We're shooting for like a December release of the product, if not sooner. So I've been out of work for almost a year now, so I've just been working on that thing nonstop. So yeah, please. Yeah, hope that helps. Sorry,
So
Dan.
I'm gonna push us all back to the exchange, and I'm turning it over to you guys. What are you doing?
Okay. As I get in, I'm going to make sure the chef, and I know you already have him in the kitchen, is good. But I'm also going to go into the kitchen. I'm going to probably ask for some help from the other employees, and we're going to rope it off
Beast.
essentially, so nobody falls through the floor.
Smart.
That's
Are
gonna
you
be
gonna
my
mend it
focus.
slowly?
We'll see about that.
Now you kind of see Gorak take control of the kitchen, right? He's already shouting commands at people to get the floor repaired. He's the old adventurer soldier in him has taken over.
Okay.
He's in his
Um,
element.
Who else do we have in here? Oh, I think he's over in the corner.
Who?
Who?
The other guy who's been kind of running things.
Oh,
Varric's
This guy.
kind of
Oh,
runs
yeah.
things. Torven's
Huh?
your saucy, pissed off
Yeah, this is
ranch
Torvin.
hand, basically. He's Rip, if you
Yeah.
want to think about it. That's
Oh,
what
he's
Torvin
dead?
is. No, he's right here.
Still here.
Oh, he's a rip.
This
He's like
is-
Rip from Yellowstone. He's just pissed off and mad at the world
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
he'll fight anybody.
The guy who
This
puts
guy right
every-
here.
The guy who puts people on the ground for Kevin Costner. Got it.
Exactly.
Den.
Okay, so yeah, as we were getting ready to den,
Mhm.
remember I'd pulled all of them together.
Yes.
Because now I felt like finally they justified themselves as heroes, and so we could probably tell them what we'd found.
Yep.
Oh yes.
So I put my hand kind of gently on Thurgran's shoulder and, kind of turn so he can see Faolan at the same time, and then put my other hand across his back. And I think at this point you've proven that you're worthy of the truth. I think I need to show you what's in this box. And then I think you need to ask a question. And then Dennis, summoning back to where the crate has set, I want to take them back now to that crate, right?
Okay.
To go open it.
Okay.
This is the crate with Neni's sister's heart in it.
Her bones.
I mean, maybe, Scott.
Oh yeah, we don't know for sure, but we assume. Yeah. While he's doing that, Den.
Yep.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna take the ledger that we found, and I'm gonna go and talk to this guy about it, and see if he recognizes any of the handwriting. If we can kind of narrow down which employees have been embezzling from the Blackthorn Exchange.
Okay, you'll get there. So,
And a smuggler's map, Scott.
And the smuggler's map. Right now I want to find. Yeah, we'll use the map for sure. And we don't need to role play that. You can go over and have them look at the box. I just wanted to let you know that's what I'm doing.
Okay, you guys are looking at the box. I need. So Alar, what do? You open the box up. There's
Okay.
bones. There's a heart in amber, right? It's locked in amber. And what do you tell them, Alar? What are you telling them?
I again put my hand out onto Thurgran, kind of kneel down so I'm at his height.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to ask who these belong to.
Say that again.
I think you need to pray and ask who these belong to.
Okay, I can do
That's
that.
gross.
Why?
I think you should.
Okay.
And then, like Dennis, I kind of like reverentially like move back behind him and kind of nod, like in kind of that comforting, like Faolan, trust me, like.
Have you been?
And then if he does it, Dennis, I almost kind of like smack his butt, like give him a little bit, like go ahead.
Okay.
Give him the old good game.
Yeah, the good
Goterak
game.
will, or sorry, Thurgran will.
Go ahead, get up to the plate. Get up to the plate. Go ahead, get in the box. Get a few swings.
What's in the box?
Yeah, Thurgran
What do you
will pray for the over the. These are the bones, right?
The bones. Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a religious check. A religion check.
Okay, so we're gonna switch back to our dice cam.
And Dennis, as I see him pray, I begin to pray with him.
So you're
Like,
providing
once
help.
I see him,
Aw.
like, kind of kneel down, and I'll cast guidance on him.
Roll it
Was-
at advantage, actually. I'm going to go to
Okay.
the help instead of guidance. We're going to make it at advantage.
Okay, so we're gonna roll it with advantage. Unfortunately, I have not programmed whatchamacallit, bless into the dice tower. No, I have programmed advantage into the dice tower, but I haven't given it the ability to add on bless yet. So here's the advantage roll. That's a 10 and an 8, so it should grab the 10. There it is. Plus 4, 14. Perfect. So it got that right, and so that's a 14.
So
but then
cool.
also, is that guidance? That guidance applies to both rolls, or just one D? Do you want one D4 roll, or do you want?
Both rolls.
You just
Okay,
okay.
so I'll do a quick roll, and I'll set it to D4. I'll set it to rolling it twice, and we'll just roll the dice to see what it comes up with, and we'll use one of them. And hopefully, yep, there it is. So a 2 and a 4. So what is that? That's going to be the 14 plus 4 is an 18 total.
And Dennis, I kind of brace.
Okay. So Thurgran lowers himself to one knee. He's got the box resting before him. The room, everybody in the exchange goes dead silent. You just hear the creak of old wood, the slow rhythm of Thurgran's breathing. He places his weather hand upon the lid. Lord Neni, if these bones hold truth, grant me the wisdom to see it. First, nothing happens. For several long heartbeats, nothing.
So in this
Then your
silence,
Then the holy
this-
symbol upon your armor, Thurgran,
Mm-hmm.
it starts to grow warm.
Uh-oh.
Not
Okay.
hot,
Okay.
it's comforting. And then you get the scent of damp earth, old pine starts to fill the entire room. You all smell this. None of the windows are open right now, right? Because, damn, the city's been on fire. People kept the windows closed. Now the sounds around you start to fade, and there's only silence. Thurgran, you open your eyes. You're no longer standing in the exchange.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You are now standing upon an endless plain beneath a twilight sky, where you see thousands of stars slowly drift overhead. Now, before you stretches a narrow stone path suspended over darkness. Along that path, you see countless pale figures. You're seeing men, women, children, dwarves, elves, orcs. You see souls.
Huh?
None of them are speaking. They're simply
see-
walking.
They're like apparitions, though?
Yeah.
They're like, okay.
It's just
Okay.
souls along the edge of the path. But at the far end of the path, you see Neni sitting there.
Oh.
He's not sitting on a throne or anything. He's like he's Neni.
Uh-huh. And I
There's an
recognize
old
him.
stone wall. His legs are dangling over the edge exactly as you remember him from before the ascension, before he ascended. This is normal Neni. Neni smiles. What do you say, Neni?
Wow, that was an impressive prayer. It's been a minute.
Aw.
All right.
Oh, hey, Neni.
Hey, I hear that your family likes to come back to life.
Yeah.
Not that we like it, just happens.
Apparently. But
All right.
what?
All right.
Why have you brought me here?
You
So
prayed and wanted help.
now, Neni, the box now pops up between you.
Oh.
It's there.
Wow, what have you brought me here? What have you brought me here?
Oh, these
So
are
I'm
just
gonna
some
look
bones.
at Thurgran.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay my hand on the bones,
Okay.
then, and you see Neni close his eyes, and he still has the tattoo on the side of his head and it's shaven there, and the hair is to the side. And as he puts his hands on the bones, and he's got this big grin on his face, his tattoo lights up.
Okay.
And then his face changes. Sorry, I didn't know if you had something you needed to say.
No, I'm getting ready to describe what's going to happen.
Okay. And then his face changes. And Thurgran was with him for a short period of time and saw him very smiley and happy. His face changes to very somber. And he looks
So-
at Thurgran. Go ahead.
The bones inside the box now begin to assemble themselves. A rib
Or if this is another fight.
slides into place.
Nah.
You see the spine rise up. God damn it, I want to see your face on this one.
I just had to let Zuko out.
Puppies.
Okay, wait, hold on, real quick, Dennis.
He's not wearing any pants.
Yeah, wait, Caleb, do you know who it is, right? I mean,
Yeah, we all know. Who
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
everyone gets it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a spine rises, a hand form, the skull settles atop the neck, and then you start to see flesh form. And then hair, and then skin. And then a young halfling woman stands before you. She's beautiful in the ordinary way that only Neni's memory can preserve. The freckles dust her cheeks. Her smile is gentle. It's touched with sadness, though. She looks directly at you, Thurgran.
Uh-huh. Huh?
She looks at you grateful. And then she turns to Neni. Neni, this is your sister. This is Rosa. And she kneels before you. And she says, "My lord." What do you do, Neni?
Neni bends down, grabs her by the shoulders, stands her up, and brings her head to his forehead and just stares right across into her eyes and says, "Rosa, you will never have to call me Lord. You saved me. Even when you were dead, you saved me when my friend and I were lost in the abyss. I failed you as a brother, and I will not let that happen again. How did you come to be in this box? I need to know what's going on."
So she turns, like she looks at you, tears just kind of streaming down her face, and she turns towards Thurgran and goes, "My name." She hesitates a little bit and goes, "Was Rosa." But as she speaks her name, the vision you guys see changes. You start to see flashes. Thurgran, you see a wagon traveling beneath autumn leaves. You hear laughter. You see a young halfling woman chasing butterflies. Then you see darkness. You see steel. You see fear. You see hands forcing her into a crude wooden coffin while she still breathes. You see a symbol carved into the lid, not of Kenra, not of Neni, but that of Thator. And the coffin disappears beneath the earth. Years pass in moments. Above the grave, people build, roads change, buildings rise, history forgets. But somebody knew where she laid. Somebody dug her up. Someone carefully gathered every bone, placed them gently in this box. The vision ends, And you see Rosa fade into pale light, and only her voice remains. They're looking for me. The stars dim. But Neni, what happens? How does this impact you?
Neni is torn. He is ecstatic to be able to stand and physically touch his sister again. He thought she was lost. He saw a vision of his own father strangling her and could do nothing about it. So he is split between joy in seeing her and disgust in the fact that somebody had messed with her bones. And if somebody is messing with her bones, the only explanation is that someone is trying to get at him. Neni as a monk has tried to control his emotions for a very long time, but this gets under his skin, and there's a seething darkness below the surface that wants to know who and wants to get after them.
Does Thurgran understand this?
Thurgran doesn't right now.
Okay.
As you start
Can I make an
path
insight
appears
check?
before you again.
Can I make an insight check just to see if I can
Yeah.
see that Neni is boiling over with rage? All right, cool. I'm gonna try that. Let's go back to our dice cam. Let's go insight. Nope, not that. Not that. Wrong. We're this. Old dice out of here. We're gonna roll this thing. Yeah, no, that's a 10. I'm sure. Oh, I got it. But we can fix it.
Okay. So the path appears before you. As you start to walk back down the path to head back to where you came from, those souls, the endless lines of souls that have been walking along the path with you, they stop walking. And every single one of those souls turn their heads towards you. And Neni rises from the wall for the first time. His expression has become grave. And he turns to you and he says,
All right, I need you to do something for me, Thurgran.
Anything. Anything.
I need you to tell Kenra I know who cheated her. Get that message to Kenra.
Tell Kenra Neni knows who cheated you. Who is Kenra? Where can I find her?
You know who Kenra is. She's the goddess of death. She's the one that grabbed your face.
Okay.
You know who she is.
Okay. Wait.
When you say who is Kenra, Neni, and he's dead serious, and he just puts his hand in his face and goes,
Sorry. Yeah. No, I know.
Oh, right.
I know. Goddess of death. Sorry. Kenra. Yeah, that Kenra.
Okay, you tell Kenra I know who cheated her.
Okay. How do I just do I pray to her?
So
that seems kind of I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Thurgran, your world where you're at right now just fractures like broken glass, right? You gasp as you return to the exchange. The room is exactly as it was when you kneel down in prayer. The box still remains closed with beneath your hand, but there's one thing that has changed. Etched into the weather wood, where there had only been scratches before, are 6 words burned into the grain in fresh silver light. Rosa, sister of Neni, witness unforgotten. And for the briefest instant, Faolan, Thurgran, and Alar all feel the attention of Kenra as she now knows Rosa has been found. And we will discuss what this means next week on Order of the Dice.
Thank you, everybody, for watching. We are the Order of the Dice, coming to you live every Thursday night on Twitch. If you've made it this far and you haven't hit that follow button and you're watching on Twitch, please hit that follow button. We would absolutely love it if you did. If you got a spare Twitch Prime, consider throwing it our way. We know it's a lot. Don't have to. Don't worry about it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. Later.